เสน่หา okay and my Shaya is Jangama Citta Yana Vivata Mahinta Sankamita Dhammapala Theravada Pala Poti Pantita. Okay. We met once maybe last month. Oh, Sankiti, you're coming. I'm waiting for you, Satu. Okay, so today the topics we're talking about the Dhamma. Yeah. So as usual, usually Sankiti is a reader, right? So is anybody can chant, recite or chanting about Maha Apivata? Sankamita, are you there? Sankiti, I have heard that you have gift something today.
Yeah, Sadhu and Bodami. Yes,
Blanket or
today is very busy day for me because today we distributed blankets to the poor people, especially old age and who are like a widow women, especially those no have husband is died. So some of them, since 15 days, I try to survey or the surrounding the our temple villages that who is eligible for it. Especially if we give something, then everyone want to come. So we want like should go whatever we support should go the right person. So I do survey by myself every villages, especially 3 villages, Bakra and Kolua and Bakra town also.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Satu.
Satu.
Satu for the giving things to the people.
Sadhu, actually Sadhu and Modana to all the group member who support for Dana to provide them, and they are very happy and we are very good. I just say to they recite at least 12 chitta and they asking me to continue for it. So I think I will try to follow up like 15 days. I have to go in the village to teach women also how to recite chitta. So I
Good
think
for them.
will be
Good for us and good for them too.
yeah.
Because if they have a citta, so they can be continued as to be a good and follow from the Buddha teaching.
Yeah, we
So
print
it's good
out
for us to have
12
around
chitta
the people
and
that are good.
provide them a seat, a 12 chitta seat. So I think this is this idea of pupping that she would like to do. So I said, okay, we will do that.
Because they can, reread it again and again, right? So can remember it. Okay. So Sakita is not here yet, right? Maybe would you please be a leader for today, Maha Apivata? Usually Sankita already come, but I don't know what today she didn't come yet. Okay, so yeah, so Sankiti, would you please be
Okay.
yeah, Apivata.
Okay. Mahavivada Buddha Vachana Chaturasi Te Dhamma Khanda Sahasrani Vesati Arya Madha Vesati Samanya Phala Eka Nibbana Doisha Pranai Bhavatikani. Kebo anandamaya dhammo cha vinayo cha Dhammo cha vinayo cha desito panyato sobo mama chayena satha yobo anandamaya dhammo cha vinayo cha desito panyato sobo mama chayena satha Buddha Vachana Chaturasiti Dhamma Khanda Sahasani Kha Paramatha Anuttara Samma Sambodhi Samana Gautama Panyadhika Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa हम अभिवादन करते हैं अनुत्तरा सम्मा संबोधि को जो पन्याधिका है जिन्होंने 20 असंख्याय और 1 लाख महाकाल में पारमी पूरी की नामो तस्सा भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा संबुद्धस्सा मैं दूसरी बार अभिवादन करती हूँ अनुत्तरा सम्मा संबोधि को जो शब्दाधिका है जिन्होंने 40 असंख्याय और 1 लाख महाकाल में पारमी पूरी की Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa मैं तीसरी बार अभिवादन करती हूँ अनुत्तरा सम्मा संबोधि को जो बिरियादिका है जिन्होंने 80 असंख्याय और 1 लाख महाकाल में पारमी पूरी की साधु 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 नभुति पानिति बंधा Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So he is the first that leading up to the Puttawajana 84,000 Dhammakanta. So we pay respect to Suchat Nagon. We say
Ariyamaka.
Ariyamaka. We say Eka Nipana, Ushipanakotika Nitan. And the second person is one of the most important person is Tan Angkakuna Ariyatama Sotapanna. She is president of our groups to build a temple for Bhikkhuni around the world. So we pay respect to her. Visati Ariyamaka. Visati Samanya Pala.
Eka nibbana doiche prane bhavati.
So today is the Kalapaka Masasa. This is the second month of the years in terms of we look at the moon, right? Usually we call this is a dark moon, right? So Kalapakasa, 5 night is the month is a Pusa Masasa. That's the second month of the year, okay? This is today, okay? What is the Dhamma? We already said. Sankiti, can you tell me what is the Dhamma? Simple. What do you think is the Dhamma?
Dhamma, it means for me is what I learned, how I said, like usually we say yovo anandamaya dhammo cha vinyo cha desito.
Okay. So it's the easiest way that is Dhamma we call is this a Puttha Vachana.
Buddha Vachana, 84,000 Dhamma.
Yeah, it is about the Buddha word, speaking and teaching. So now we are going to study about what the Buddha teaching, okay? And how many Dhammakanta in the Tipitaka?
I think there is many
Who knows
of
that? Sankiti knows.
yeah, I know already, but I would like there is some new person will joining. It's not quite old. 2, 3 of my friend Bandana, Harsita, and I would like to Elena Avatar also. Please answer because I think right now you already learned something that you can also answer about this question.
Maybe who knows the answer can raise the hand, you know, in the Zoom.
Yeah. So we are just
They have a marks,
learning
right?
very beginning. No one have to hesitate.
Right hand.
Can I speak something in Hindi if you allow?
Yeah, okay. This is easy for others to
Yeah.
understand.
हर्षिता वंदना आई थिंक तो जो लोग नए जुड़े हैं उनसे उनका सवाल ऐसा है कि जो धम्मा है धम्मखंडा त्रिपिटक में कितने धम्मखंड हैं तो ये क्लास हमने एक बार हिंदी में लिया हुआ है शायद हर्षिता आपने पढ़ा है इस बारे में तो हर्षिता वंदना आई थिंक आप लोग आंसर दे पाएंगे इसका तो उसमें डरने की बात नहीं हिचकिचाने की बात नहीं हिंदी में आता है तो हिंदी में दीजिए हम कोई ना कोई मदद करेगा ठीक है
You can point out Sankiti.
อะไรนะคะ
Maybe you help me to point out which one that answer.
Yeah, Avatar, you can answer. Avatar, bhaiya, you can answer it.
We answer how many Dhammakanta in the Tipitaka?
84,000.
84,000 Dhammakanta. Yeah, good. Okay. Because it's in the Tipitaka, right? Okay. The total Dhamma is composed of 84,000 Dhammakanta, which is 82,000 Dhammakanta is from Buddha teaching, and the other 2,000 Dhammakanta from Akala Savaka is teaching, which was confirmed by Paramatta Anuttara Sambodhi. It means we included all 84,000 Dhammakanta. At first, after Buddha Parinibbana, or Buddha teaching as that Dhamma said last time, right? It's composed with Dhamma about 21,000 Dhammakanta. Sankiti is your name, right? Sankiti, what is your name meaning? Sankiti.
Yes, my name meaning is very, very big, if I say. And I think now I'm happy. Before I don't like that name, but I think I slowly I get more. That now I love my name.
Yeah. This is very important, right? All the Buddha Dhamma, right? So the first time, where is it? Where is this? Where the Sankiti? Where we did, you can read it in my slide, where we have the first
คำสัตบัญญคูหาปะคะป้า
Sankiti. Oh, we call ค่ะใช่ค่ะ อย่าให้คนอินเดียตอบ
สัตบัญญคูหาเคฟ
Yeah. Okay. Hi, Sangamita. You just come.
Yes, today. Good evening, madam. Today network issue. That's why I'm.
disconnected.
Yeah. In here too, they have a heavy rain, so some network is not stable. For me too, sometimes it's unstable. Okay. So in the first time that they call the Dhamma, and they divide into two groups. The first is Dhamma, about 21,000 Dhamma Kantha, okay, at the Sattaban Kuha at Rashikru. And for the Tatiya Sankhayana in the Asokaram Pataliputta, okay? It's about 234 Buddha era. It's they divided, or it's a Tipitaka. It means that they compose with the three parts of them. The first part is the Vinaya Pitaka, about 21,000 Dhammakantha. This part, what is this about? Does anybody know that? Vinaya Tipitaka. Sankamita?
Yes, Ayah. This one.
You know that? Vinaya, what is?
Rules for Bhikkhuni and
Yeah.
Bhikkhu and Bhikkhuni.
What is this about? Yeah. So, yeah.
It's about how to wear the chiva, how to eat, how to all those body techniques, how you are going to sit, talk, walk. This is the rules that Buddha told to follow.
It's specific to Bhikkhu and Bhikkhuni. And how about the Samaneri?
Samaneri only
Or Samanen.
That's a shield to follow. And for Bhikkhu Bhikkhuni,
in the Vinaya,
for Bhikkhu 227 rules, for Bhikkhuni 311 rules, and for Samaner and Samaneri 10 Dasa shield, and Sikhaya, that Sikhaya 111 Sikhaya.
Okay. Although we have the like a sila about Vinaya about 10 or something, but it is in the Sutanta. Okay. After they got age 20 and they Audia, okay. Because this Bhikkhu and Bhikkhuni are different from the layperson, the Buddha said that you have to behave different from the layperson. That's why they have the sila about the Patimokkha, Bhikkhu Patimokkha and Bhikkhuni Patimokkha. This is in the Vinaya. But it's not only to 11 for the Bhikkhuni, but it's about 21,000 Dhammakantha. It says many things about that, okay? It's the boundary of the Vinaya for Bhikkhu and Bhikkhuni, okay? The second part is about Sutanta. It's about 21,000 Dhammakantha. This part is explained about the Buddha Sasana, about the people, time, place, in the past, present, and the future that related to the Buddha Sasana. Okay. For examples, what is this? In the Is anybody can tell them what is this? What is
Yes.
picture tell you?
Buddha is preaching
Who gonna answer?
Pachavagya Bhikkhu.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Buddha is preaching the first sermon.
Yeah. What's the Dhamma? That's the Buddha teaching.
Dhamma Chakka Pavattana Sutta.
Okay, good. Okay, so that's why I say Sutanta. It means they have name who Panchawaki, right? This has Anya, Kotanya, Wappa, Patiya, Mahanama, and Asuchi. This is 5 person that this is the first group that Tanasuta. That is in the Sutta. That because they explain about what the Buddha teaching, who listen, where, when, but it's not only for this, but about the past. The history of the, right? This is included in the Sutanta. And the third part is Abhidhamma. Is include 42,000 Dhammakanta. This part is explained upon Cetasika 52, Rupa 28. And there is no person, time, places. Okay, is we call factors is Pajaya that makes everything happen. We don't have any idea or knowledge about the Abhidhamma because we cannot see way to know, understand Abhidhamma by listening and following the Paramattha Anuttara Samma Sambuddhi. That's why we call ourselves as a follower or self. Okay. For the first part of Tipitaka about the Vinaya as Sutanta, you can see that when in the Dhammacakkappavattana Sutta, they have some Dhamma there, but 5% listen to be the Sotapanna, only the Gotanya, right? Because this is just the result, we don't know the cause. But if you would like to know the cause, we have to understanding about the Abhidhamma, because it will explain that how, what citta that makes Anya Gotanya Trira get enlightenment about Sotapanna. Okay. So remember the first two parts is the result. And the third part, Abhidhamma, is the cause. Okay. If we would like to understand why it's happened, we have to go to the Abhidhamma to really understand what happened and how it's happened. However, when we go to Dhamma, they are comprised of Anyati Dhamma, and the other one is Paramati Dhamma. My net is unstable. Do you hear me? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, because it's show unstable, so I'm afraid that you. So have you ever heard about the word Panyati?
No.
Panyati.
No.
So Panyati Dhamma is come from the word Panyati, and Dhamma happen and not exist. It don't have cause and effect. There is no pajjaya to make or build things up. There has no ability to present result of cause. It's really when you sankiti, the name sankiti, when with yati, okay? It's just Panyati. We say the words to call you Panyati. Two parts. We continue to the next. Usually we use Panyati in order to communicate it, to understand what we are talking about. However, it's very important because it can bring us to the Nibbana too. Okay? If you don't have Panyati, you don't know what you are talking about. You don't know what is part of Dhamma. You have to know about the Panyati. And also Panyati, Panyati, Dhamma, and Sattha Panyati, body, content. You know, I would like to explain because they have many words. For example, I talk about Sankiti, right? Sankiti is, we call whole body of Sankiti, right? But when we say, when we pronounce or we use the sound or we call Yati. Okay. Sattha is means sounds, voice, or phonics. That is, you pronounce the words that you are calling things that you would like to express Dhamma. This is the two parts of Dhamma. First part is Panyati. Panyati have two parts. Atta and Sattha. Atta Panyat and Sattha Panyat. Okay. Tanamita, do you have any question? Okay, so we go to the example about the atta. What do you see is on the right, my hand. Left hand side or on the right of the screen. What is any question? Any answer? Sangbita. 3. Okay. This is 3, right? We call 3. It means Sattha Panyat. But Atta Panyat is the body of the tree.
Yes.
Okay. It is what is it?
If we say tree is a Sattha Panyati. If like a tree is Atta. If someone saying like this is tree.
No. When we say whenever we say that, we call it Sattha. Sattha Panyat. Hello.
If we don't recognize anything.
Hello. Can you hear me? Okay.
I think
me too. Okay. We call tree, but the whole body of the tree, it still be there. It's Atta. Okay. Atta Panyati. This is, what is it?
Rose.
Flowers, right? Flowers is, when we call flowers, it has a name, right? Also,
Rose.
when we call it is our sattha panyati, but the whole body, the contents in itself, but we don't take it out yet. It just is a atta panyati. We just set up that words. Okay. Another examples. What is it?
Which one?
I pointed in the hand.
Soy.
Soil or ground, right? In English, we call ground or soil, but in Thai, we call din. It's called to the Phasa again, right? How about Hindi? What do you call this?
Mitti.
How do
Mitti.
you spell that?
Mitti.
M-I-T-I.
M-I-T-T-I.
Mitti. M-I-T-T-I. Okay, Mitti. In Makot language, we call Patavi, right? Yeah.
If you say
So,
Pathavi, then we say Dharti. Pathavi is a different. Mitti is a different then.
okay. Okay. So, but in its own components, its own body of the ground is atta. Okay. It still be a panyati. Okay. Next. What is it? It's water, right? The water, when we call it in the English language, we call water. In Thai language, we call nam. I'm guess it's pana, right? In the
Pani.
Hindi, right?
Pani should be
Yeah.
Pani.
Pani, okay. Pani, pana, okay. Okay. In Makot can be apo, can be Buddha Dhamma, okay? However, it still be only the not Buddha Dhamma yet. It's just the words that we set up to. When we say apo, it's still when you go to study in the next time about Abhidhamma. When you say apo, it still be a sattha panyati. But at that time, it's composed of atta panyati. It means the components of the body of the water is atta panyati. Okay. It is fire. Fire attribute itself as atta. And when we call fire in terms Aki, in Hindi, what do you call? Aki, right?
Agni, Agni.
Akini, okay. So, but in Makot, we call Tesho. Okay. When the sounds we say is a Sattha Panyati. Yeah. And the last one is about the air, right? How about the Hindi language? Air. What is it?
Vayu, Vayu.
Hava or Vayu.
Vayu. Okay. The same as the Makot. Yeah. It's similar to Makot language, but in the contents of the air, it's called Atta Panyati. When we pronounce it, it is Sattha Panyati. Okay. That is the Brahma is Panyati. The other two, the second part is Paramattha Dhamma. This is a very important. Paramattha Dhamma is 3 words. Parama, Attha, and Dhamma. Paramat is the, in terms of Parama, is the great, right? It's about the body, content, attribute. However, this part can bring us to the Nibbana. Attha. So it's come Paramattha. It's come from Paramat plus Attha. It means Paramattha. It means absolute truth, ultimate truth, okay? And when composed with the Dhamma, it means the absolute truth that everything comes from the Citta, Cetasika, and they work together to build up Rupa, which this Rupa can bring us to, if we follow the Paramattha Dhamma, everything in Paramattha Dhamma will end up with Nibbana. Paramattha Dhamma, in terms of composed with the Chit 121, right? Cetasik 52, Rupa 28, and Nibbana. Chitta that you already remember, or maybe you recited. How many groups there are? Chitta. Just the start. How many groups of Chitta? That means you already recite, right? Sankhamita, how many groups of Chitta?
Here, Chitta divided into 4 groups. Kama Vachara Chitta 54, Rupa Vachara Chitta 15, Rupa Vachara Chitta 12, Lokuttara Chitta 40.
Yeah. And all these Chitta in the detail that is the pathway that bring us to go to Nibbana. Although in Kama Vachara Chitta 54, but when we talk about the Akusala Chitta, when it was from the Buddha teaching, it can lead up to Nibbana too, right? Because we have to get rid of the Akusala so we can go to the Nibbana, right? So it means every detail in the Paramattha Dhamma is the pathways that bring us to go to the Nibbana, okay? And we can say that Paramattha Dhamma is invariable. It means the final is end up with the Chitta 121, Cetasika 52, Rupa 28, and all these lead you to the Nibbana. So it's come up that when we talk about the Paramattha Dhamma, it means we meaning to the Abhidhamma 42,000 Dhammakanta, which is the cause, right? And factors that, you know, how that is work, how it's work together about Cetasika, and how it's built Rupa, and how it's go bring us to another Bhumi. You know, there are many, many things in the Paramattha Dhamma, in Abhidhamma, to bring us to the Nirvana. Okay, that we already say about the Chitta 121. We have Kama Vachara Chitta 54. It's include three parts of them. Akusala 12, Ahetuka Chitta 18, Kama Vachara Sopana Chitta 24. This is a Kama Vajra. How different between each part? Kama Vajra Chitta 54, Rupa Vajra 15, Arupa Vajra 12, and Lokutara 40. How different between each one? Each group. Oh, that's only what you know about. How do you explain about the Kama Vajra Chitta? What is meaning?
In Kama Vajra Chitta, there, as I know, as I studied, that is Manusha is in Kama Vajra Chitta, and because of the Lobha, Dosha, and Moha, the Manusha and Tirchana means animals also, Preta and other, they are also in this. But no, but I only know Manusha and animals.
Okay.
Maybe I am wrong. And in Rupa Vajra, Deva, all Devas. And in Arupa Vajra also Deva. In Lokuttara, Arhanta, the Bhumi for Arhanta.
Okay. So this will explain, because it's when you study more, it's say about the Petanai. It's in talk about the Bhumi that this Chitta bring us to born in that Bhumi. About the Kama Vajra Chitta 54. Yeah. Pardon? What do you say? Hello? 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 Hello?
I think
Okay.
someone's mic is open, like they didn't mute themselves.
Okay.
They didn't ask you anything, but I think they said their own something.
Okay. Okay. So that's Sankapita just answer about the Kama Vajra. It means she say about Manutsa and animal, right? Okay. But in Kama Vajra is including 11 Bhumi. Manusa in the middle. Lower from Manusa is Apaya Bhumi 4.
4, yes.
Including Derashana, but it has Nalaka, Peta, and Asura. Okay, this is Apaya Bhumi 4. Yeah, and for the upper from Manusa is a Deva, 6 of them. Chatum Mahalashika, Tavatingsa, Yama, Tusita, Nimanarati, and Paranimittavasati. It means Kama Vajra is mean Kama Vajron. Kama Vajra is about 11 Bhumi. These parts have to be mainly have Akusala in here, right? The red color is mean in Kama Vajra has Akusala. But for the next 3 of them, they don't have any Akusala, right? It's Rupa Vajra Chitta 15. It brings us to the Bhumi about the Prami. It means you have to get Chana to go to the Prami about the 16, right? And about Arupa. Arupa Vajra 12. It is about Arupa Bhumi. This means don't have Rupa, right? However, in the Rupa, I go back to the Rupa Vajra Chitta 15. Although these have Rupa, all 16, but one Rupa, one Bhumi has only Rupa, don't have other Nama, right? No Chitta, okay? You have to go to next time and we talk about the Rupa Vajra. It's mean the Bhumi that one who have the Panjamachana, we call Asanya Satta Prami. They have only Rupa Khan, okay? And this Arupa Vajra Citta 12 is mean they don't have Rupa, but they have Nama 4. It's mean that, sorry. It's mean that when we explain about Bhumi, we explain about the Kanta 5. Kama Vajra have the 5 Kanta. Rupa Vajra have 5 Kanta, except Asanya Satta Prami that have only 1 Rupa Kanta. About Arupa Vajra Citta 12, bring to the Arupa Bhumi 4, which has only 4 Kanta. It means only Nama Kanta, about Vedana Khan, Sanya Khan, Sankhara Khan,และ Vinyana Khan. Okay. The last one is Lokuttara Citta. This is only the Bhumi 4 Citta, but it has not place about Bhumi. When we talk here is about Bhumi of Citta. It's not Bhumi of Rupa. Okay? Understand? Confused? No? Okay. So Lokuttara has no Rupa. It means no continuing to in another Bhum, right? It means if it's a person, they have 5 Kanta, but they don't have a place to go. It means then there has no places for Lokuttara. It means it has only Anakami that can go to Sutavat, right? But when it's mean about don't make a Rupa after when they go to the Lokuttara Citta, okay? So remember, this is we divide about the Bhumi of Citta, not Bhumi of Rupa, okay? But I explain you about the related the Bhumi of Rupa. It has only 3 of them that have Bhumi of Rupa. Lokuttara don't have a Bhumi of Rupa, okay? Do you understand? Get confused? No? Okay. So we continue to, we can divide it into 2 parts about the Citta 121, Citta 121. We can divide into Lokiya and Lokuttara. The first 3 parts is Lokiya. It means they continue in birth and rebirth, born and reborn again in Vata. So this is called Lokiya. And the second part, Lokuttara, is Citta 40, is don't have any Vata, you know, it means ends of Vata. The second group of Abhidhamma is Cetasika 52. Is anybody remember about the Cetasika? Sankiti, are you still remember that?
Yes, I still remember.
Okay. How about Sankamita, are you started?
Yes, I just recite every day.
Okay.
And in the I remember.
Okay, we start the Cetasika. It can be divided into 3 groups. Okay. 52. The first group is Anyasamana Cetasika. It has 13. Sorry, this is. The second group is Akusala Cetasika, 14. And the third group is Sopana Cetasika, 25. Okay. This Cetasika have to work with the Chitta. So that's, you can see the name, that's when we see Anya Samana Cetasika, it means it can work with both Akusala and Kusala Chitta. Okay. When we talk about Akusala Cetasika, it means these Cetasika working with only Akusala Chitta. And Sopana Cetasika is Cetasika which work with the Kusala Chitta. Okay. This is a start, is simple to remember, you know. Anya Samana Cetasika work with both Chitta and Akusala Cetasika. And no, sorry, it's work with the Akusala Chitta and Kusala Chitta. Okay. For Akusala Cetasika, work with only Akusala Chitta. For Sopana Cetasika, work with only Kusala Chitta. Okay, so you can see that this one Anyasamana Cetasika is very important because they can work, you know, they have two heads. It's simple to understand. It means they can go along with both Akusala and Kusala. Okay. So when we do something so that we don't know yet what we are doing good or we are doing bad, okay? And in the details, you already remember, right? Okay, I'm just skip it. So we go to Rupa 28. Rupa is, it means after Cetasika and Chitta working together, they come up with the Rupa 28. They have two groups. The first group is Mahaputta Rupa 4. That's called, that I give the example, right? Patwi 20, Apo 12, Tesho 4, and Vayo 6. Usually have to be Rupa. Patwi Mahaputta Rupa, Apo Mahaputta Rupa, Tesho Mahaputta Rupa, and Vayo Mahaputta Rupa, right? This is mainly, this is a base fundamental of all Rupa. So Mahaputta Rupa 4. And after they have Mahaputta Rupa, it's come up with the Upataya Rupa. So Mahaputta build up the Upataya Rupa 24. It's composed with Patata Rupa 5, Visya Rupa 4, Bhava Rupa 2, Hataya Rupa 1, Chivita Rupa 1, Ahara Rupa 1, Parisheta Rupa 1, Vinyati Rupa 2, Vikara Rupa 3, and Lakkhana Rupa 4. So this is the results after Chit and Cetasika work and build a Rupa. Because Chitta and Cetasika cannot do anything. They have to build up Rupa to work for them. Okay, that's why we happen. Our Rupa is come from Chitta Cetasika and make it a Rupa and use the Rupa to do things for Chit and Cetasika. Okay. So the finals of the Dhamma, I summarized of that. Dhamma composed with Panyati Dhamma and Paramattha Dhamma. Panyati Dhamma is has two parts, Attha Panyati and Sattha Panyati. Attha is the body, right? But I didn't say about the Saman Lakkhana and Visesa Lakkhana yet. Maybe next time we go to the Saman Lakkhana and Visesa Lakkhana. Atta and Sattha Banyat has no Saman Lakkhana and Visesa Lakkhana. It means they don't have any Pachaya, they don't have any Rupa, they don't have any Nama. It's just called the words that explain about things, okay? Panyati. But the most important is the Paramattha Dhammata. It's composed with Chitta, 121, Cetasika, 52, Rupa, 28, and Nibbana. They have the Lakkhana. Lakkhana is composed with Saman Lakkhana and Visesa Lakkhana. Saman Lakkhana 3 composed with Anicca Lakkhana, Dukkha Lakkhana, and Anatta Lakkhana. For Visesa Lakkhana 4 composed with Lakkhana, Lassa, Pachupatthana, and Patatthana. Okay. When we talk about Chit in Lokiya, remember, right? Lokiya 81. It means they still be born and reborn, right? In Bhumi, 31 Bhumi. So the characteristic of them, they in terms of Saman Lakkhana. In Lokiya Citta, they have Anicca Lakkhana, Dukkha Lakkhana, and Anatta Lakkhana. But for Lokuttara Citta 40, they has only Anatta Lakkhana. Okay, and you have to remember because it's have more detail, more other times. Okay, Cetasika, same. They have Lakkhana about Anicca Lakkhana, Dukkha Lakkhana, and Anatta Lakkhana. Rupa, they also has Anicca Lakkhana, Dukkha Lakkhana, and Anatta Lakkhana. But for the Nibbana, they have only Anatta Lakkhana. Okay? This is explained about Saman Lakkhana of Citta, Cetasika, Rupa, and Nibbana. About Visesa Lakkhana 4. In terms of Visesa Lakkhana, composed with 4 parts: Lakkhana, Rasa, Pachupatthana, and Patatthana. Lokiya Citta 81. They have 4 of them. They have Lakkhana, Rasa, Pachupatthana, and Patatthana. But Lokuttara Citta 40, they have only Lakkhana, Rasa, and Pachupatthana. They don't have a Patatthana. It means they don't have to reborn or rebuild Rupa again, right? And also Cetasika and Rupa, they have 4 of them. They have Lakkhana, Rasa, Pachupatthana, and Patatthana. Nibbana, the same as Lokuttara. They have only 3 of them: Lakkhana, Rasa, Pachupatthana. They don't have Patatthana. It means they don't have cause to continue to build the Rupa again. Okay. In terms of name Anicca Lakkhana, it means unsustainable, unstable, and have change. It is a simple meaning. Dukkha Lakkhana is mean unbearable, suffering, and cannot stand. And Anatta Lakkhana is mean selfless. Okay. Okay. It has a lot about words, the new words that you have to see it, you know. Maybe it's time to, you know, finish. Okay. Or you would like to listen more?
today is very tired.
Okay. Okay, we stop here. But next time we continue with about the Anitya Lakkhana, Tukka Lakkhana, and Anatta Lakkhana. Okay, next month. Okay, because they have many, new words about this characteristic of this. Okay.
Sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu. Okay. You tired? You look tired, Sankiti.
Today I having headache actually. I think there no class today, but yeah, class then have to attend. So feel better, but still
Okay.
having headache.
Is there any questions, Sankamita? Or other person too? Do you have any questions about that we are talking today?
No question, but it will be shared in the group for more learning. The slides, ma'am, you have shown this one. That
Okay.
will be very helpful to learn, because when writing, then it comes to understand that yes, this is the reason why this chitta is for this one.
Okay. So I will send to Sankiti, okay?
Okay, thanks.
That's only that we talk today, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I remember this is Manjati and Paramatta. It's just two parts. This is different, okay? Manjati is Atta and Satta, and also Paramatta is composed of Cetasika, Rupa, and Nibbana, okay? Okay, so look tired, everybody. Me too.
No, actually for listening Dhamma is not tired. That's why I'm still sitting here.
Okay,
Otherwise,
that's good. That's good for your Rupa. Kusala Kamba Patha, good. Okay, so is there any? Yeah, I have to pay respect right here.
yeah.
มีสติสามัญญภาพเอกานิพานะเพื่อเชื่อพันในปฏิการนิเทศสาธุสาธุสาธุสาธุดิสันนิพันธามีสาธุค่ะคนนี้ตัวเล็กคนนี้มาฟังด้วยเหรอฟังอยู่